Did you know that the FDA has a food defect action levels handbook, which details the acceptable levels of what they call food contamination from sources such as maggots, thrips, insect fragments, foreign matter, mold, rodent hairs, feces, and more? Just to give you some examples, did you know there could be 450 insect parts and 9 rodent hairs in every 16-ounce box of spaghetti? If you're eating a regular sized chocolate bar, it could legally contain 30 or more insect parts and some rodent hair. Tomato juice could legally contain up to 4 maggots and 20 or more fruit fly eggs. Golden raisins are allowed to contain 35 fruit fly eggs, as well as 10 or more whole insects for every 8 ounces. Coffee beans are allowed to have an average of 10 milligrams or more of animal poop per pound. As much as 4% to 6% of beans are also allowed to be insect infested or moldy. For every quarter cup of cornmeal, the FDA allows an average of 1 or more whole insects, 2 or more rodent hairs, and 50 or more insect fragments, or 1 or more fragments of rodent boo-boo. For every 4-ounce can of mushrooms, there can be an average of 20 or more maggots of any size. Dismembered insects can be in many of your favorite spices. Crushed oregano, for example, can contain 300 or more insect bits and about 2 rodent hairs for every 10 grams. And what about what people call meat? Well, the FDA doesn't have specific guidelines on that, but it's virtually impossible to completely remove all traces of fecal matter or boo-boo from meat for several reasons. And you can look those reasons up for yourself if you choose. But how many of you knew that the FDA had a food defect action laws handbook, and just certain things are considered unavoidable, and so they're allowed in the things that people eat?